What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today we are from the jungle as usual. Not really, okay? We are from the farm, but this area, I usually don't get too much back here, but as you already know, this land is 20 acres. Okay, so this is the next area we're gonna be clearing down, and we're gonna be running animals over here so we can utilize the whole place. But anyway, I wanna take advantage that I'm out and about and I wanna make this video. I don't know, you already know what is going on in the food industry these days. It's kind of like shocking, is terrifying, is worrying, okay? And this is my mission in this channel, bring awareness, okay? Share my journey, my passion for this. You already know my contrarian, kind of like different way of thinking when it comes to nutrition and foods, okay? I just don't go by what mainstream or what the masses do, you know. I kind of like, I do it my own way, but not really, because all I do is just eat the way our ancestors used to live, kind of like use common sense and eat real nutrient-dense foods, which are just regular foods, okay? I just saw a coyote back there. But anyway, it's just not that complicated, okay? It's just food. So, but what is funny in this day and age, people want to make look, or people want to talk about real foods, like kind of like a different kind of like an effort you gotta make to be able to eat this way, when this is just the primary way to eat nutrient dense whole foods, you know, the way nature intended them to be, without alterations, without additive, without, you know, anything, I mean, adulterated, right? I mean, you can eat ice cream, that's still whole food, because it's made of cream, is made of milk, is made of eggs, is made with eggs, and is usually, you know, whatever flavor you want to put in there, strawberries, vanilla, chocolate, all these are real foods, whole foods. So ice cream is a whole food, okay? But when you know, look at a cereal package, when you look at many breads this day, when you you know, supplements, all these crappy things that you find out there these days, these are things, you know, created in a lab. These are things, you know, produced, I mean, in alteration to their natural state, okay? And that's where things get tricky, okay? But anyway, so the point of the video today is about what is going on in the US with the food industry, okay? The food industry right now, or I don't even know who to blame, to be honest, because this is really weird, okay? But all I know is this is the bread and butter of the video, okay? All I know is these people are trying to demonize, are trying to, you know, make or give a bad image to nutrient dense whole foods. For example, raw milk, right? They now coming out with many different stories that raw milk should be pasteurized, so heated up, should be processed properly in a plant you know, factory, where it's going to be, you know, hygienized, going to be, you know, clean up properly, it's going to be processed properly, okay? All this type of stuff, okay? So all that they're trying to do is trying to create processes or add processes to food. God knows why and what for, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm one who drinks raw milk. I mean, processed and elaborated properly for human consumption. I'm not just telling you that I'm going to be exposing myself to bacteria and allergens without care. Like what I drink is being properly, you know, handled. But I don't need my food to be, I mean, processed, and I don't need my food to be added steps to make it safe for me to eat, okay? That's the point of the video. So what they're trying to do, basically, okay, they're trying to demonize all these foods, so it's hard for you to get them. Many times you already know, I produce some items myself, so I have my own farm. And the only reason why I started my own farm is because in my mind I saw that this one day could happen, where what you consider or what you value for yourself, you were not going to be able to access it. So what I decided to do was to produce it myself, so I wouldn't be able to depend on anybody. Just like when you start your own business, because you don't want to work for a boss, and you want to work for yourself. Same kind of mentality, okay? When it comes to food for me, because that's exactly what I did. Okay, we gotta clear all this. So beautiful. Look at those birds. You find here in this ecosystem so many variety of things. Birds, coyotes. We got our cows, our chickens, all sort of snakes. Reptiles. I mean, you name it. This is what nature is like. This is what we humans. This is where we come from and where you're going back to. Okay, probably sooner than later. But anyway, so the point is, they're trying to demonize all these foods, right? So they're trying to put limitations, they're trying to put regulations, so it's hard for us to sell it to you. And what's the byproduct of that? They're trying to, well, at the end of the day, what they're really trying to do is that they're saying to even small farmer, okay, you want to sell your food to the public, okay, you got to process it this way. You gotta send it to a USDA facility. It's gotta be processed like this. It's gotta be elaborated like this, and then you can sell it. So that's gonna cost you more money, and they're going to be controlling, inputting your items, kind of like, altering them, right? In a way where it's gonna be working for them, not for you. I don't want that, okay? So while they cannot prohibit, us small farmers, because at the end of the day, the United States is still a free country, right? To sell directly to consumers, they trying to make it difficult, everybody. They trying to say, okay, you cannot do this, you cannot do that unless you buy it very local. I mean, from your local farmer in your community. But I know people that they've been doing farming, and they've been doing farming business legally, I mean, ethically, sustainable farming businesses, and they've been shut it down because they were selling across the states, and they don't want that. They're trying to control, they're trying to minimize, they're trying to neutralize the whole thing. And this is why I'm going to tell you right now why I believe all this is happening, because they want to create a new standard in society, okay? They're trying to make people look, behave, and act in a certain way where, the only solution is them for you. Call it healthcare system, call it food system, call it, I mean, the medical system, whatever comes down to your wellness, they want to be able to control it, and they want to be able to manipulate you, and they want to be able to dictate how you're going to live your life. It's kind of like a dictate. They want to dictate, okay? It's kind of like a communism in a way, but a very, very subtle, right? Very light, where they just, they know that if you behave, eat, or consume whatever they give you to consume, it's probably not going to be biologically sustainable for your body. So eventually your body's going to break down. Then you're going to need their assistance. You're going to need their products. You're going to need their medicines, okay? I don't know about you, but I do not want to live that way. If I can live whatever God give me on this earth as time, free of drugs, I don't even want to step on a hospital, to be honest. If I can live my life this way, I probably going to say I achieved my dream, and I conquer my target. See you on the next one.